Huh. Let's see. So, what do you guys think of this game? Any? So, what do we think? I think Ezreal v. Oh God, what did I do?
All right, I'm back. Sorry, I wanted a little bit more cheddar bay biscuit.
That's fine, dude.
They're OP. You
They're
go to,
OP.
you go to like Red Lobster, and it's just like, all right, I'm gonna get something small, and I'm gonna lead it in with $15 worth of cheddar bay biscuits.
Dude, those biscuits are fantastic. Oh man.
But are you talking about the comments on the game right now? This game, as far as blue side goes, it cannot go long. It cannot go long. If it goes long, Nasus will take over. Riven will take over.
That's the thing, though. Like that's my only catching point. Is I look at this team, I look at this blue team, I'm like, man, this can't go long, except for Vayne, because they can survive. Like Ashe can peel for Vayne. Actually, she can become a peel bot for their hyper carry.
But at the same time, it's like one Nasus Wither will shut down Vayne.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's why Vayne probably needs to prioritize a QSS.
Yeah.
But you know, once she gets that, she can be the late game team comp for blue team. That's why I'm having a hard time gauging this, because also Vayne should run over this top lane in the early phases of it.
Oh yeah, for sure. The lane pressure that comes from top lane Vayne is so retarded. It makes me so mad.
Yeah, right? I hate top lane Vayne, dude.
Like even as a ranged character, it's very difficult to handle just because she's got so much natural built-in damage.
Yeah, right.
So Nasus is Benedict Arnold is walking right into the enemy jungle, gets the ward down, and says, "I'll see you later." Oh my goodness!
Strolls through.
Hello,
throws
friends.
down the dance.
Throws down the dance spam. One leg in the air, wiggling back and forth. Returns to the turret.
Leona and Braum sharing a bush on the bot side.
Exactly. Alright, everyone's shaking around in the mid lane now. Alright.
This is going to be an excellent game. This is actually... I feel like this is...
New rule for the stream. If I call spontaneous ARAM, everyone just has to go mid lane. I'm just kidding.
Ooh. No, I like it. Let's do it.
I don't think that we can do that though.
I think we should be allowed to call, like, if I say Leona Braum fight at Baron Pit, they're obliged to go and do it.
They have to go 1v1.
Yeah, they have to, like, if there's any intervention, you're kicked from the stream for the day. Like,
oh my goodness. Oh boy, a fight to the death. You're allowed to base first. You can get whatever items you can purchase with your current gold, and you have to go fight.
I think that's the power we get out of streaming, right? Or
That'll be hilarious. Chat, what do you think? If you like it, then we'll start doing it. But if not, then we won't bother.
Yeah. What do you think of this Talon Riven matchup, by the way, dude?
Talon Riven's very interesting. I think Riven's got the early game, at least.
I feel like Riven has nothing but the edge in this, just because, like I was talking about earlier, there's no silence. So Talon goes forward, and Riven's like stun, pop. You know, she just backflips all over Talon, man.
Yeah, there's not much counterplay that Talon's got to offer that. I mean, the one thing he's got going for him is that Rake is ranged poke, but even then, like, Valor Shield's just gonna block a lot of that.
Yeah, like, I don't know. This is going to be a weird mid lane, man. It's going to be so hard. And I feel bad. I always doubt Tannen. I always do. And he always performs, but this is hard, man.
Alright, so Stream's saying that yes, they do want the spontaneous games, or spontaneous 1v1s and stuff.
So we'll call it what, spontaneous deathmatch?
I don't know what we're gonna call it, but I'm not gonna start it until next game. That way the people who are in the game know exactly what might happen. The ones that are in this one may not be watching the stream.
Yeah.
And also, it's going to be difficult for some people, because some people can't actually watch the stream and play at the same time.
Oh, that's true. That's true. Man, this is going to be hard.
Yeah, I don't know how to pull it off.
Maybe if we know if two people are watching, like, I know Compy's watching, and I'm pretty sure Tannen's watching, so it'd be like, Tannen and Compy, go fight!
Yeah. Battle each other to the death!
Do it! Entertain us!
Entertain us! Are you not entertained? Compy, you got real extreme there. You get real intense.
Oh, good.
Alright, a little bit of fight going down in the bottom lane. Lance Tout landing the stun now, and that's going to mean Quick Fire is going to take out, or get about a third of his health taken out. Sukachin actually takes a turret shot there. Benedict, I would have followed that one up.
Absolutely.
You landed the Wither, and he was standing directly in the middle of your Spirit Fire.
Oh man, Zach mismanaging his smite in the jungle took way more damage than he had to. Smited the little one, the little golem instead of the double golem.
Oh boy. Wait, he smited the golem there? Oh, I would have gone for red buff. You get so much healing off of that, and your health goes so much farther than other jungles. Mid lane, Navi J going in on Tannen, and it looks like Tannen actually makes a pretty decent trade out of that somehow.
Yeah.
Oh, the potions are what's keeping him alive here, taking advantage of that lack of Riven sustain.
Yeah, kind of surprised we didn't see a Cloth 5 coming out of one of these two. I know they both scale off of AD, but if you get that Cloth 5, you can win these extended trades, man.
Oh, Tannen goes in, Ignite goes down, the stun's going to be enough to keep Navi J alive. Yes, it is. He doesn't quite burn down to the ground. And it looks like Tannen now has all of the lane pressure. He gets the sweet, sweet rewards of pushing that minion wave into the turret.
Yeah, man. Oh my goodness, this is going to be a... And wow, Nasus is actually doing way better than I thought he would. He's actually up 2 CS in this top lane.
Yeah, it's that Wither, man. The Wither's just messed up.
Wither might be the dumbest ability in the game. Like, we complained about Karen's crit, but let's talk about Wither for... Oh, nice
my goodness, down in the bottom lane, Zenith Blade goes in, and that means Quickfire is going to go down to some of the damage from Killican. Oh, Kami shows up from the jungle, lays down the slow. It looks like Maximum Switch was not ready. He's trying to chase in Killican. Zenith Blade locks up Compi in the jungle here. They're going to turn it back around. Killican turns out, misses the kill. No, Compi just bores him to the face. He's spinning his weapon in the air. The heal comes out. They don't even know if they want to keep fighting this one. Lance Tao is chasing down Maximum Switch. He's going to walk into a middle.
Oh no!
One more auto attack. No, it's not enough. A range minion takes him out at the very end there. Oh boy.
Oh my god. Sejuani's just not enough, guys.
Oh boy. Uh-oh, Dark Matter shows up in the top lane. It looks like the actual Condemn's going to stop him mid-air. A third strike is going to hit there, doing significant damage. Auto tech's going down on Sukajin means he's got to leave this lane most likely. Yep, he's going to recall back to base here. Nasus is going to have a severe advantage in this lane. Because of his teleport now, he can stay in for as long as he wants and pretty much push this mini wave up the turret, then teleport back as soon as Vayne gets here, or just save it, bottle it, and use it for a play down to the bottom lane.
Yeah, absolutely. One thing I want to point out, too, I actually really think Vayne might have wanted to go TP. At no point in this game would heal have helped her in a 1v1 against Nasus, but matching his lane pressure with a TP would have probably been better. Ooh,
nice. Mid lane, Navi J flashes in on Tannen, the Ignite goes down, but these potions are tinking. Tannen with his drinking problem ignores the pain and walks away. He's thinking about going back in. Tannen, you're truly drunk.
Tannen, someone get Tannen in AA, man. Like, this is ridiculous.
Tannen, you're drunk. Just go back to
Tannen, you got a problem, man.
He's got 3 potions, 3 of the stacks of his flask stacked up. Oh my goodness. He forces Navi J to take a turret shot.
He might actually go in here as soon as that second pot goes through.
Does he have his ulti up? He does have the ulti. He's thinking about it. He's trying to bait out the Q. He gets the Valor Dash. That might be the signal to go in, but he needs to bait out the Valor Dash without burning his Q first.
This could actually be a... if Riven plays this right, if she backs up correctly, they could sneak a dragon right here. Ooh. That would be bold, man.
Mid lane Zach shows up. He wants to get the jump on Tannen. Not enough distance on it, though, and he's going to land in the middle of the minion wave there. Another rake comes out from Tannen, doing a little bit of damage to Dark Matter and Navi J, but he's going to say, stay safe under his turret. Make sure he can't get
Bonnie coming in for the flank.
Yep, for sure. Sejuani comes in the wide route, coming up from River. Up at the top lane, Benedict and Sukajin start a fight as well. The ultimate from Tannen's going to zero out Navi. She throws the wind slash, but it's not going to be enough. What? Dark Matter goes out back in. Stretch Tile dies exactly like Stretchwood as well. Gets the passive pop as well, and they're just going to take him out in the middle of the lane there.
It goes down like Stretchwood. Truly, you have found... Oh my god, but Zenith Blade comes into Ashe.
Zenith Blade in the bottom lane. Good Braum Wall. He needs 2 more auto attacks to get the stun down. Possibly saves Ashe's life. Maximum Swedge is just going to walk his way out of there.
I love that name.
Goodness, dude. Swedge. Because it's like, I want to say Maximum Swag.
Yep.
But Swedge.
Oh my god, this is gonna be...
just bops him in the face here. Copy shows up, spins his weapon in the air, throws down the ultimate for the double stun Reno. It looks like the slow's coming up in the back line from Matcham and Swedge as well. Exhaust goes down, but it's gonna be too late from Killican.
Yeah, Copy did another great job. He held on to his ult until the last possible second and managed to get two for one instead of just trying to secure the Braum kill, or the Leona kill. Uh-oh.
For sure, Navi J shows up in the bottom lane. Stun goes down from Braum, but it looks like Copy was not paying attention at all. Oh my goodness, he dodges the true shot barrage as well. I thought he was going to walk directly into
dodges the giant banana, man.
Yep, Pig makes a right-hand turn and gets away from it. Tannen up in the top lane shows up. Good stun onto the wall, and that might be a dead dog as he tries to escape to the turret, but it's not going to be enough. But down in the bottom lane, it looks like simultaneously Red Team wants to go for this dragon buff. Killican just says, you guys got that one.
Yeah, definitely a mistake by Ezreal right here. He definitely should have gone straight for the dragon. Instead, it looks like they're setting up for the dive. Leona trying to hop over the wall. She's not going to find the angle, though.
That's not a good dive for them, not without True Shot Barrage being up. I don't think they'd have the guaranteed burst damage to take him out.
I also want to point out, we do see an aggressive pink ward out of the red side into blue team's tribe rush. That is a bold statement.
Oh yeah, it's very difficult to defend that ward. At the same time, though, it's nice knowing that they don't have any vision there. Navi J going in on the Kinslayer in the middle lane, gets the backflips on him. He throws out the Wind Slash, but it doesn't look like it's going to be enough quite yet.
Top still lane, on the pot.
A little bit. Yep. Tannen, please. You got a family, right? Like.
We're your family, Tannen.
Stop drinking,
We're
man.
Your family.
It's starting to impact your gameplay, bud. Oh boy. Alright, up in top lane, Sukujin fending off Benedict as much as he can. Benedict is going the direct build he wants, trying to go for that Frozen Heart early on. First item Frozen is probably the best thing he could hope for against this Vayne.
Yeah, I would expect Nos to do nothing but stack armor in this game, because
get it up.
It's just the way to go, man, especially against the Vayne.
Yeah, stack it to the ceiling. Up in the mid lane, Dark Matter dives into the lane, throws down the Q onto Compy, but Compy says, let me smack you with this thing and then spin it.
Oh no!
Oh my goodness, the double kill, is this it? Navi J throws down the Ignite, but needed one more auto attack, I think, to kill this Tannen Kinslayer. The drinking just makes him immune to pain.
Yeah, man.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my god, guys. Oh no!
Oh my goodness, Ezreal with the snipe. Who needs a map? Not he says. Not I. He picks it up in the mid lane, no problem.
Oh my word. This is gonna be this is just a brawl fest already, man.
I like this. This is good.
Yeah, this is my game. I'm really shocked that Tannen has taken so much control over this Riven. I really expected that without any sort of interrupt or silence that Riven would have just dominated this mid lane.
Yeah,
but
sure.
Tannen has shown a mastery of, well, at first his drinking, and second he's just managed to stay in kite so perfectly.
If Gragas was in this lane, he'd be like, "All right, bud, slow it
Stop
down.
It. Stop it.
Let's slow it down. This is getting unsafe."
That's how you get alcohol poisoning, son.
Exactly.
Oh my word. And even Gnosis, man. Holy moly, what is going on in this game? Gnosis has a 20 CS lead against this Vayne.
I'm telling you, man, the Wither is strong. It is strong. Exhaust goes down on Killican, and the double knockup comes in. Tannen shows up in the bottom lane. He's going to try to zero out Lance Tao as well. It looked probably at the end of his rope there. And he does get taken out in the mid lane. Navi J does respond with a turret. Good response on Riven's part.
If blue team does not take Dragon right here in response to that turret, they are not playing this map correctly. Even without Sejuani there, that was a free Dragon, man.
Oh yeah, just because the only person you really have to worry about is Zac, who you can turn around and kill at this point because his passive is still down, I believe. Or Riven, who you can do the same thing with.
And like, sure, they got equal gold, you know, between the one tower and the 2 kills that, like, the one tower that red team got and the 2 kills that blue team got. But blue team lost out on the opportunity to get that dragon or this tower, and I don't think they're gonna get either. Just a little bit of sloppy map movement.
Yeah, it's got 500 HP on it, so they're not gonna pick that up.
Yeah, and looks like Ezreal with I didn't even realize he has a 30 CS lead. This lane's been nothing but brawling, so that it's to be expected, I guess.
Oh my goodness, Lance Tao looking for the Zenith Blade. The tip does not quite poke her.
Yeah, just like the tip was not enough.
Yeah, just the tip was not enough. Hello.
Oh my goodness, pretty equal farming game from both junglers, but Comfy with so much pressure. Whoa.
Comfy is just diving into these lanes. Ulti comes out once again. Oh my goodness, he will get taken out. Oh my. The Sejuani pressure is real, people. Sukachin up at the top lane. 2v1 fight. He pops the passive of Zac and tumbles away. And that's about all that's going to happen there. He walks away to the turret. Oh, Lance Tao looking for another Zenith Blade. Does not quite get it. Blue team takes out the mid lane turret, and now they're probably going to put pressure on this dragon. Hopefully they put pressure on this dragon. AKA, please put pressure on this dragon.
Please,
just
guys.
Two-man it.
Yeah,
two-man it.
Sejuani's there. Do it. Guys, force dragons. Dragons are your friend.
Yeah. They hurt a little bit, but it's tough love. That's what it is.
Yeah, man. Like, they're just looking out for you. Oh, please. Please. Oh, man. If Ash had been a little bit more aggressive there, I think they could have gotten the Brown Pop on the Leona.
Yep. Top lane. Nasus is doing a fantastic job on this build. He's got the Frozen Heart done. Highest farm in this game. Let's check the Nasus stacks here. Bonus damage is at 240.
Yep.
So that is going to be really, really nice for him.
It looks like he's going to go Trinity Force after that Frozen Heart. I'm a little surprised he isn't just pure armor stacking. He does not need the additional damage.
Well, I think what he's going the Trinity Force for is really for the additional mobility he's going to have against this main. Having that one Q land, giving you that additional movement speed is going to help you stick to her a little bit better. Not only that, but his other armor item choice is going to be, what, a Thornmail? Which I'm not sure.
Randuin's is pretty strong, too. It's extra count, as we do see a dragon fight come in, and holy moly, what is going on, dude?
Yeah, dragon fight goes down, and it looks like blue team's going to get the better end of this one, actually.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, the dragon pressure, and it looks like Tannen shows up, goes on to Killican, throws out the rake, and picks up the kill there. Late Ash Arrow. I would have expected that to be used a little bit earlier.
Get the blue buff. No, please.
Get the advantage.
Get it. Just stop. Turn around. But yeah, what happened that fight was Red Team went for the aggressive Dragon Call, and they did a poor job turning the Dragon around, so they ended up tanking Dragon on 3 people, essentially. So when Tannen and Ash showed up, it was over. They just pretty much ran over that team fight.
Oh yeah, for sure. Speaking back on Nasus's build up in the top lane, yes, more armor is good, but at the same time, he's doing perfectly fine against Vayne with the current amount of armor that he's got, so giving the additional damage puts more threat on him and makes sure that he's actually going to eat the abilities and auto attacks of the people in the game once these team fights start happening. Plus the additional damage means he can take turrets easier too, so. Very,
very true.
Yeah.
I mean, it's definitely a good build. Like, you can't really go wrong when he's just winning this handily in the top lane. It's just, it's a little weird to me, that's all. Oh my goodness gracious. These lanes are not evolving at all how... I look like an idiot for what I discussed earlier.
I was eating noodles.
Yeah, I predicted Vayne winning the top lane, Riven winning the mid lane. I didn't say anything. Oh, I think I said that... At least I got the bot lane right. I said Leona would run all over this Ash.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Dude, Dark Matter going for a little bit of a strange build here. He's actually going to go for the Seeker's Arm Guard to build up a little bit more AP and armor. Actually, Zenith played over the wall. It's Maximum Swedge. Oh, what's that? Around the corner, it's Maximum Sedge. She lands the ulti on the enemy team and is in the middle of 4 people. Riven shows up and he's just chopping up everyone. Tannen shows up in the middle of team fight. He rakes all over the place, but he's still at max. He's still at half health. What's this? Teleport from the top lane. You gotta be drunk. Nasus shows up and he's slamming his cane down on everybody. It looks like the fight leads up, and Red Team's gonna be the one who ends up with the upper end of that fight. Nabi J showing up and getting significant damage down before Tannen can get in the middle of the fight.
That was definitely just Riven took the initiative and got to the team fight faster than Tannen did. It's just unfortunate timing for the blue team. Whew.
Oh man, that was an awesome Zenith Blade over the wall. That was really, really ballsy.
Lance Tower with doing the man check, reached down and found his pair.
Exactly. He's like, you know what? Are they big enough for this? Yeah. We're going in.
You're going for it, boys.
Exactly.
Oh my goodness.
Hey guys, there's 2 sacks of gold over here. Who wants some money? Let's get it.
Yeah, right? Oh my god, Lance Tao, that was impressive.
Yeah, dude, he just went crazy there. Alright, so first dragon going after red team off the back of that team fight there. So red team still behind in the gold lead, but by the same token, they're ahead on these dragons. And I think that dragon's enough to really justify the gold lead that they're behind. 1k in exchange for 8% aggressive stats on all of your champs. That's fine.
Yeah. Let me ask you, Stretch. Do you feel like oh Jesus, Sejuani comes in and throws freaking ice ball right onto Ezreal?
Yeah,
Tannen shows up with the rake.
Stun goes down and Lance Tao, and that's going to be the end of his life too. Tannen is getting really, really strong in these games. It looks like that pickaxe longsword is going to turn into a Last Whisper, which means that he's going to even have no problem taking out Lance Tao, even if he wants that to be his first target.
Yeah, Tannen's definitely prioritizing a lot of MR with that Brutalizer, and he's going straight for the Last Whisper. But I was going to ask you, don't you feel like Blue Ezreal would have been a little bit better than the Trinity Force here? By getting that, I feel like getting the armor on top of the damage it provides and the heal that it provides with the slow, it would have worked a little bit better against this all AD team comp that Blue team has.
Well, at the same time, I feel like up top lane, it looks like Sukujin's going to get caught in a 3v1 versus Benedict. Benedict gets actually stunned out by another fantastic Pig Lady ulti. They are just on point.
That War Pig, man, is on fire. Or I guess
Does
frozen.
Compi even have time to farm his jungle? He's just showing up to all these lanes. All he does is show up.
Compi's all over the map, man.
He's just running around like...
He's taking... Oh, that's how he's doing it. He's taking Dark Magic's freaking jungle.
And he's getting the lane farm in the middle of the fights. I think that's how it's working out, too.
Yeah, Compi, you monster.
Crazy dude. Is he gonna? Yeah, I would dash. I would dash at them there too. Yeah. That's about right.
That was a safe angle too, because if they dash away, it's fine. But if they don't, that's an easy kill.
Yeah, for sure.
Really good play by Compi there.
But speaking on Blue Ezreal real quick, just to touch back on that point, his team's got so much frontline with Leona, Zac, and Nasus. If he's worried for his own safety, then that means his team's just not doing their job. So going Trinity Force here, I think is perfectly fine, because the damage output that comes from Blue Ezreal really comes from the poke damage you get before and after the fight's actually happening.
Okay, that's fair. I was just a little bit curious what your thoughts on that were on that. I kind of lean the other way. I feel like slowing down the Vayne, who is going to be the blue team's hyper carry, in any way or fashion or form is probably the best way. But I can definitely understand trying to maximize your damage versus trying to cripple your opponent's damage.
Yeah. It's just, two different ways to pretty much do the same thing.
Yeah, absolutely. I was just curious. Let's see. What's going on the map, man?
Oh, Arrow comes out in the mid lane. Maximum switch lands it on Killer-Can. It looks like Tannen actually waits for the most optimal moment to catch 4 people in the middle of his ulti. That's going to result in 1 kill for him, 1 kill for Vayne, 1 more for Lance Tao. Zac's going to try to pop up, but he's not going to have enough time here. And who's going to get this money? Who are they going to give it to? Tannen gets up the kill right there, and this is a very explosive game here. Blue team with 10 more kills than the red side there.
Yeah, definitely. I feel like even though Tannen has all these kills, I think you could credit this for Compi. He has been all over the map. These War Pig ults have been immaculate.
They're so frequent too. I feel like it's always up. It's literally always up.
Yeah, like you don't see whenever you see Compi, that ult is up. He is on fire, dude.
Yeah, dude, he's going crazy.
Is this gonna be the 22-minute inhib tower?
Oh my goodness, they're trying for it, but that laser is gonna deny quite a bit. Braum throwing up the shield to block some of this poke on the back end, and they're just gonna retreat out of this one. Good move on their part, as they do want to make sure that they're prepared for this dragon that's coming up in a minute 30.
Yeah, absolutely, man. This is a really, really explosive game, and with a 5k gold lead, this is exactly what Blue Team needed in order to take advantage of their all AD comp. Oh my god!
Tannen tries to blow up an IBJ, but it looks like the Valor Shield's going to be enough to keep him alive, and he flips his way out of there. So
that was a great flash play. Holy moly!
He says, "Tannen, you're drunk.
Yeah,
I'm going home. Can't kill me. I'm the master of mobility."
Put a pot on the ground, and Tannen stopped to grab it real quick.
Exactly. Tannen's like, "What is this, Heineken?"
Yeah, I got this, man. Thanks. Oh man, we see Red Team trying to force Dragon right now. They're at least taking advantage of this lull from Blue Team. Get some wards down, clear out vision, and they've recognized that this Dragon is so important. Maybe they remember last game where Purple Team won because of 5 sneaky dragons.
Oh my goodness, the dragons they carried the game.
You don't go 5-0 dragons and lose a game. That is impossible.
It just doesn't happen. The dragon buff is too good. Oh, down in the mid lane.
Oh
Benedict
my-
is now in trouble against Tannen. Combi dashes in, doesn't quite get the knockup, but he lands the slow on him. Tannen disappears for a second, which means he can't land the last auto attack Nasus needs to kill him. Oh my goodness.
Tannen just sitting through that Nasus with her through the double Q.
Yep.
Oh my good. Excellent use of invisibility to survive the Nasus burst while his Sejuani and Ashe showed up to peel for him.
For sure, Tannen 1v1, I mean, Combi 1v1 against Dark Matter in the jungle here, but what's this? Tannen shows off to the side, throws out a rake and doesn't commit. Riven pops the ultimate but says, you know what? I know the ice ball's coming out, I don't want to be part of that storm. Tries to get away. Riven leads the charge and says, you know what, Leona, you bring up the rear, I'm not doing it.
Do we have basically a full Freljord comp coming out of the blue team, like with the Ashe, the Braum, and the Compi on Sejuani? Holy moly. This is incredible, dude. That's going to be an easy dragon for the blue team. I would really... Yeah, I'd be shocked if... Yeah, it didn't even matter, it just died. One of the benefits of an all AD team is that neutral objectives die really quick.
Yep, that is for sure. And it looks like Tannen's trying to build up his GA already. Third item, 24 minutes into the game. That's going to make sure that he's just a force to be reckoned with. They're going to have to kill him so many additional times in this game if he gets that out.
I like that choice. Usually when you're this ahead, the correct choice is to go with that defensive item. That defensive item will basically win you any 1v1 or 2v2 you run into.
Yeah. And
it'll definitely give you the survivability to draw out any team fights that are going poorly.
Yep. For sure. That is what is called, or what I call, protecting the snowball, boys. You might be ahead, and you might want to build more damage, but at some point it's just good to build an additional defense item just to make sure that your damage gets out, and even if you're getting focus targeted, it doesn't matter as much.
Yep, and remember, wearing protection is always a good idea, guys.
Yeah.
And I guess ladies. LowElo ladies.
There are no LowElo ladies. I'm just kidding. There's a couple of them.
There's like 4 or 5, I think.
Yeah. Oh my goodness, Tannen is on the prowl. He's like, you know what? Smell. What's that? Red buff? Someone cooking up a red buff over here?
Oh yeah, man. Are we gonna see the smite? I think this is gonna be really sad for Zach.
Oh, he gets it! He lands the slow onto Zach, which means he's getting to this additional damage. Oh my goodness, the stab comes out. Zach's bleeding out. He walks directly into the rest of the blue side, though. Someone sweep this brush. Somebody sweep that brush. Go back, Compi. Oh my gosh, he flashes in, throws down the ice ball, and that's going to slow down the entire enemy team there. Ezreal ulti comes out, but Tannen makes it to the backline and completely zeroes him out. Braum knockup means that there's just no way Riven's going to survive, and the dog shows up way too late. Your master's already gone. Your master's already gone. No matter how much you look out the window, he's not coming back.
Yep, oh my goodness, I really wish we would see Ashe instead of backing right here. The whole enemy team is dead, just come up and help your team push the inhib, and then back up as a group, but it's alright, it's a good back, you know. Oh, man, this is such a hard game for Purple Team. They needed to not get snowballed on, and unfortunately that's what happened.
Dude, the Sejuani carry.
Yeah,
right? The Sejuani ganks were real. They were more real than I've seen them in a long time.
This is going to be a rather rough, unfortunate game for Purple Team, I feel. It's what, a 9k gold lead at this point, and I really don't see them recovering from this. I predict Barons in the future of Blue Team, to be honest.
Yeah, for sure. And Sejuani, Compi, I like this build out of you. You've got the damage down on the Juggernaut enchant, the Frozen Heart, you're sitting pretty on 30% CDR, and then you said, you know what, damages. We need the damages. We want to make sure that we're not a Sejuani that gets ignored completely in these team fights, and the Leandrius is a great way to augment that right now.
Here's a question. Which one's wearing the mask? Is it Bristles or is it Sejuani? The boar or the lady?
I would put it on the lady.
Think
it's
so?
a little bit... I don't know. I think the mask is too small for the boar.
I don't know, dude. I really don't think that's to scale, so we're not sure what the size of that is.
Oh, okay. That would be pretty funny, though.
I do want to point out, I'm a little disappointed Compi doesn't have the Poro skin, guys.
Oh, yeah. Compi, why are you not spending all your money on this game?
Yeah, Compi, what up, dude? You got disposable income now. Come on.
It's not like me, where, I don't have any money, so...
We do see Red Team's, all seriousness, Red Team's trying really hard to defend this Baron at the moment. They take advantage of the lull in the action, get some wards down, and then go to reset the mid lane.
Psychogen looking for the kill on Benedict, but he turns around after throwing... Oh, just knows what happens, HP! Oh my goodness, but Benedict is just going to get completely locked down by all the CEC coming out from blue team, which is kind of a blue comp, but you know.
Yeah, this should be a Baron. I don't think, with the Super Minions mid and with the 4-man AD comp coming out of blue team, I don't think there's any way that purple team can do anything about it. Look at it go down, man. It's so fast.
Oh, man. Dude, that Sejuani effect looks pretty cool on the Baron.
Yeah, it does.
Looks pretty sweet.
Doesn't matter if you have vision on the Baron if you can't defend it, guys.
Yep, if there's just no way you can get over there and save it from going down, there's... Vision doesn't really matter, but...
Season was unfortunately too far forward and got
caught. What do you even think that Red can possibly do in their current position to try to bring the game back at this point?
What they need to do to win this game is they need to get like a couple wards down, but not very far out. They need them in like just outside their base, and they need blue team to make mistakes, and they need blue team to send like 1 or 2 guys to try to take this mid inhib when it respawns, and then they need to pick them over and over and over again.
Oh my goodness, the trap has been laid. The trap has been laid. They have the 2 carries up in the top lane trying to... Dark Magic's going to walk right into this one. Gets zeroed out by the enemy team immediately. Passive's going to get popped here for sure, which interrupts his E-jump, and that's just going to be free money for the blue team there. They pulled off the Fnatic rush, and now they're going to push into the base.
Guys, if you're down 12k gold, don't walk into your jungle. Just don't.
Yeah, at least not alone. But even then, even grouped against this comp,
just literally don't walk.
Is the truth.
Yeah, don't walk into the darkness. Sometimes the darkness will attack you.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, I would definitely expect blue team just to siege us down with their double AD carries.
Dude, they can do whatever they want at this point. They can dive it, they can siege it.
I wouldn't be surprised to see Tannen sell his items, go for that Lich Bane, you know, Talon build.
Get the AP Talon rolling,
Yeah, AP Talon Lich Bane. Riven tries, he mans up, flashes forward, just cannot do the damage to finish off Compi. Oh man.